I mean, kids, they're...
You are now listening to the Backseat Critics, the movie review podcast.
I don't know. There's something about them.
That's kind of cool, but welcome back to the Backseat Critics. My name's RJ.
Would you punt those kids into a river?
No, I don't... It's not that. I like my kids. It's just other kids just... I don't know,
Other
man.
kids.
Yeah, other
kids.
kids.
Would you punt the other kids
It
into
depends.
the rivers?
I might. There's a chance.
Start the episode.
I don't know.
That's hot.
Is this how we normally start this episode?
This is not how we
No?
Yeah.
I think it's a good start, though. It ties into the movie.
As RJ said, welcome back to the Backseat Critics. My name's Andrew. This is a podcast where we talk about movies that you should steer clear of. Except this one. We're joined by a couple guests. We got Jimmy.
What's up, guys?
And we got Trevor, who you've all met before.
Hi.
He's back again.
Jimmy, for those who don't know, do you want to introduce yourself and say a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Jimmy.
How tall are you?
Oh, how tall am I? I'm approximately 5'11".
Give your dating profile.
I'm skinny, so I weigh about 140 pounds.
Woo!
You know, so, yeah.
How are you heavier than me?
I look like death, but with cool tattoos.
How are you heavier than me?
Favorite animal noise?
What?
Favorite animal noise?
Everybody's got
Favorite animal noise?
Yeah, mine's a cow. Moo.
the double O there.
That's a good question. I do like a cat's purr.
I'm into the hippo.
What does even a hippo sound like?
I don't know, but I'm into it.
They kind of scream, don't they?
No, the foxes howl.
Those are just creepy, though.
Those are so
No,
creepy.
those are super creepy.
Yeah.
I don't think we asked Trevor this. Trevor, what's your favorite animal?
Oh, a quack, obviously.
All right.
Like a
It's
duck?
funny, yeah.
All right. Make the quack.
Quack.
I don't think that's what a duck sounds like.
No.
No, they go quack.
No.
That's what
make
they
the
sound like.
Make the sound, my man.
That still sounds like a person.
I've seen Donald Duck. He does not make that type of sound.
That's
That's pretty close.
Is this
Sir.
all staying in?
We're getting close here.
Oh man, I
It's not his
I
favorite
can't- I
noise.
can't-
Why does he have
It's
to
not
do
my
it?
favorite noise. I can purr.
Okay, let's hear the purr. Let's hear the purr. Purr. That's definitely not the purr.
That's a purr. That's a purr.
I've seen Garfield. That's not what he said. He's lasagna.
Purr.
It's a bit throatier.
See, RJ has seen Donald Duck and Garfield, so he is like the resident expert here.
RJ, do you want to make a hippo's noise?
Yeah.
But we'll do it right after Jimmy nails this purr.
Purr.
Perfect. Perfect.
Like I think a hippo. I can't do a hippo's noise. I've seen Fantasia. I can't make those types of classical music.
Go for it, my man.
A do 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 do.
All right. A fox howl.
That's exactly how a hippo sounds.
I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty good.
Anyways, welcome back to the
Anyways, welcome back to Backseat Critics. We're talking about 1992's Batman Returns with Danny DeVito, Christopher Walken,
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Well, Michelle Pfeiffer, and others.
Us, presumably.
I mean, there's a lot of penguins. Do they have
There's
names?
a lot of penguins.
They were top billed, actually. I'm surprised you forgot them.
Yeah.
You get the Emperor Penguin.
Stan Winston did a lot of special effects in here, which was kind of cool. He did Jurassic Park and The Thing and
It's like the practical effects
Monster.
then?
Yeah.
Nice.
But anyways, RJ.
All right, guys. So, usually we go into a time period where we talk about a news topic, and sadly, we are not prepared for a news topic tonight. So, at this point in time, we're just gonna start. What's your favorite Batman? Animated, Adam
Batman,
West?
like portrayal or
yeah,
movie?
yeah,
Or...
Any type of Batman. Let's talk about Batman. Your favorite type of Batman. Whether that be Batman, Lego Batman, whatever it may be. Let's talk about Batman. We're talking about Batman. Not podcasting, but Batman.
I like the Batman from the Arkham games. I believe it's the same voice actor as the animated series.
Kevin O'Connell, yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was just... It was a good version of Batman, I think, and it remained consistent, unlike some of the other ones.
Definitely a solid Batman. Jimmy, what you got?
I gotta say the classic.
The
Bam!
The Adam West?
Yeah.
Adam West.
Straight up classic.
He's a
how can
straight
you
up
go wrong with
classic.
that?
Adam West is a solid one. Andrew, what you got for your favorite Batman all time? Let's go.
I am also another Adam West guy. I love the comic effects. Also, original movie, hilarious.
All right. Well, I'm going to kind of hop on Trevor's back just a little bit, but I'm going to say actually the animated Batman. I grew up watching the cartoons, so personally that's about it. Little kids, little fun right there.
None of us said Michael Keaton.
Oh, Michael Keaton. Okay, so wait, let's do a hot topic really quick. Make this bing bang, you know. Michael Keaton, Robert Pattinson, Christian Bale. Got kill one, marry one, kiss one. Go.
Definitely kissing Robert Pattinson.
Michael Keaton, married. Marry Michael Keaton. He's Mr. Mom.
Okay, so obviously, kiss Robert Pattinson. That one's easy.
Okay, Trevor's got it.
Told you guys.
Should I keep going?
Saying.
Yeah, keep going. If you got it down, let's go. Let's hear it.
I would have to kill Christian Bale because he's an asshole.
Okay. That's
And that just leaves me with Michael Keaton. I mean, sure, whatever. He seems nice. I guess that's fine.
You know, I gotta kiss Michael Keaton. I want to know, was it him or Michelle Pfeiffer? Who was the good kisser?
Oh, fair.
Well, that's an obvious answer. It's clearly Michael Keaton.
And clearly, I just want to kiss. Wait, no, I've chose Michael Keaton for 2 now.
Yeah, you did. I thought you did.
All right, we'll go. I'm gonna go Christian Bale.
You're gonna kiss Christian Bale?
I want to kiss Christian Bale.
So you're gonna kill Robert Pattinson? You monster.
What is wrong with you?
Do you want it alphabetically, chronologically?
There's a whole encyclopedia series about.
There's a whole encyclopedia series about what's wrong with Andrew. Where do we want to begin with that?
Give the jackal that. Do not give the jackal the mic.
She has a nickname called the Jackal on the show. Just so you know, she is nicknamed the Jackal.
Should I give her the mic?
No.
That's up to you. If you want to give her if you want to give the Jackal the mic, you can give the Jackal
Are
the
we
mic.
curious what she's about to say?
If you want to, you can give it to her.
Cut it out.
You can give the Jackal the mic. I'm gonna go with the popular vote here though. Robert Pattinson, the kiss, the Michael Keaton, the Mary, and Christian Bale. Yeah, Jimmy's coming for you. That's all I gotta say.
I do like me some murder documentaries. I've seen some gruesome ways.
And some Christian Bale. I get that. All right. So, 1992 Batman. Here we go. This has got Danny DeVito as the villain, as we've seen. No, we've established that there is no news topics today. We're just going into Robert Pattinson, Michael Keaton.
Any news topics?
No, that was the news topic. Robert Pattinson, Michael Keaton.
Well, clearly the news is Robert Pattinson. We all want a kiss.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's hot
it's
off the
news
press.
to me.
Besides Andrew here, he wants Christian Bale for some reason.
I just don't. It's not great pickings.
Fair. Well, 2/3 fair.
It's kind of 3/4 fair, I guess, at this point.
There's 3 of them. What math class did you take?
Well, there's you.
There's 3 of us and 1 Andrew.
I thought you meant slim pickings of Batman.
That too, I guess.
Yeah, so that's 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't throw in Adam West because that would have just been a wash.
Yeah, we'd all marry him.
And kiss him.
And fall asleep in his arms.
Well, this escalated quick.
We haven't talked about the movie at all yet.
Well, you know, we got Danny DeVito in a diaper. We got.
All right, we're going to do a 1-minute summary where we do a whole movie in 1 minute. And since you're the guest, Jimmy, I'm making hard eye contact with you.
Oh man, I'm the worst person to ask for that.
Oh.
But I'm gonna definitely give it a try.
Give it the old college try, my man.
All right. So we got like the penguin. I mean, he was definitely tossed over a bridge
As a kid.
as a child, as a baby.
Baby
I
penguin.
mean, not saying I've
Baby
thought about that a few
Vito.
times. You know, he goes crazy, right? He goes crazy. He wants to just like, become the freaking mayor.
The mayor
Like,
with 6 fingers.
what's up with that? He wants to become the mayor, and Batman's like, that not happening in my town. And then we got this crazy lady, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle
Like,
Pfeiffer,
She
aka
wants to be
Catwoman.
this crazy cat lady.
30 seconds.
I'm not counting.
30 bingos left.
And then she's like, nah, this is my town. And so then they just have this like crazy like sexy time
Where they schmacked.
where they smack each other
Schmacked.
inappropriately. Okay, not really though. Yeah, I'm not good with the summaries. I'm not gonna.
Well, how's it end? Wrap it up.
Batman wins. Duh. Doesn't he always? That's a minute. Doesn't he always win?
That's a minute. That's perfect.
That was basically the movie, right?
I think that might be one of her
I mean,
better.
there's some penguins in an empty city. That's what I saw.
It's a lot of empty city.
Like
The same Volvo driving around.
Like it looked like it should be New York City, but no people.
Detroit?
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, no one wants to go to Detroit.
All right. So we were talking earlier. Who do you think was a better kisser? Michelle Pfeiffer or Michael Keaton?
Definitely Michelle Pfeiffer. I don't know why everyone's arguing with me on this.
She looked too sloppy.
Yeah.
She looked like she was like,
That lick, she started way below the chin. She doesn't know
Yeah.
where the mouth is.
Well, that was later. It was when she was in her cat persona.
do cats lick your face from your chin going up?
Sometimes.
That's
you
kinda
don't
weird.
You don't want them to, but they will.
I think she needs some glasses.
She
Her-
could be blind. Yeah, she doesn't know where the mouth is.
When her and Michael started kissing, she was like biting on that like spot between the chin and the lip, and
Yeah,
it's
she's
like
just trying to figure out where she's gonna be.
Really hard-hitting commentary here.
Trevor,
Andrew?
we're experts.
Okay.
I am married.
I am married.
Everybody here is married except for Andrew.
Bro!
As I said off the mic really quick, that everybody here is married except for Andrew in this situation.
Just quick little Tinder profile on Andrew.
You know,
Swipe
so
right if you
Andrew
see
is
Andrew.
about taller than Jimmy. Weighs less than Jimmy. No tats.
So he's basically the nerdier version of me.
He is the Bob Saget version of Jimmy.
Yeah,
So my folks were taking pictures yesterday during Thanksgiving, and I no joke told them to leave me out of it and just Photoshop in Bob Saget.
And did they?
They had a good laugh, but no, they weren't having it.
Oh, so they just laughed at you.
I saw Bob Saget once.
Well, like
Did some helium.
like
Fine
Uncle
times.
Danny.
Yeah, he was 3 months before he passed away, unfortunately.
And he looked just like Andrew.
He is a little thicker than Andrew.
Well, like Uncle Danny, Andrew is available out there.
You see Andrew, swipe right.
Trevor's over here like, oh gosh, I ain't coming back anymore.
I have no
Why-
input here.
He's like, why am I coming back onto this show?
I thought this was supposed to be about Batman.
We're
and
talking
not-
about
not
Batman.
Andrew.
Not about Andrew. We're talking about not Uncle Danny.
Back to Danny Tanner.
Well, also, speaking of bachelors, so is Bruce Wayne.
Oh, yes.
yes.
Yes,
Indeed he is.
and
That's
he
why
gets a fantastic kiss by Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm going to go on the side of Trevor here and say that Michelle Pfeiffer was the better kisser in this movie. I think she did a better job acting of it because she covered it up better.
She
As
had
they
to turn
did
his
the
head away
acting
from the
kiss.
camera when it started because she realized it was going south real quick.
Yep. She goes, this guy, we ain't going to sell this. And whoop! Now we fake kissing. Now they're not actually kissing. Now they're just moving heads like like this because you can't see it because we're actually just talking. So there's no video in this show.
How do we feel about Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman?
Ooh.
Where does she rank in Catwoman?
Catwoman, number 3.
I agree. 3.
2.
Yeah, I have no say.
Really?
Only reason because I'm not all caught up with all the Batmans.
I'm
a
assuming
slacker.
I'm assuming RJ and I are in agreement that the other 2 would be Eartha Kitt and Anne Hathaway. Yes? No?
No.
Okay. Well, you didn't hear. Eartha Kitt was Catwoman. That's her most
Adam
iconic
West.
role.
Hot damn.
In the Adam West one, right?
Yeah.
She was the first Catwoman.
Yeah. Yeah, for me it's Eartha, Michelle, Anne. So it's the same lineup,
Fair.
different role.
It's close. It's
Hallie
pretty close.
is
Wait. I should
Is.
refrain. I should go back to this question though. Is this live action Catwoman, or we're talking about? Or are we talking about just any Catwoman? portrayal?
If you have a non-live action one, feel free to put it in. I was thinking live action.
Okay.
How are you judging these Catwomen?
yes.
Your favorites?
As in,
The ones that you like the most?
because there's lots of ways to judge that Catwoman.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
so Eartha Kitt, right?
No, just Catwoman, like just the
actor, how she
the
acts,
actress,
right?
the actress.
Yes, yes, not the
how,
way she
how they
looks.
portray the portrayal of the Catwoman is how we're talking about. So, Eartha is number 1 in my book. I actually enjoyed the animated series still, and I would go with Michelle, and then Anne. I'm not the biggest Anne fan, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a dirty dog. I'm gonna be a dirty dog in this episode, and I'm gonna go back, and I'm just gonna agree with Trevor. I'm gonna agree with Trevor.
You can't even.
Everyone
add
always ends up
animation.
agreeing with
No,
me.
yeah. So I'm gonna go Eartha and Michelle. That's what I'm gonna go with.
So for some context, Eartha died in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace.
That's not good news.
But she is my number 1. I don't know where Trevor had that.
I had her at number 1.
Number 1. She is the number 1. She was on Courting the Gym. So, and did a Catwoman scene in that. So, and according to Jim Belushi. Yeah, great show. Anyways, how do we feel? How do we feel about Danny DeVito in this movie as the Penguin?
He was excellent. He got a Razzie nomination for this, when I feel like that was quite undeserved. I think he was having fun. I think he was giving it his all. It was also like,
Do you really think he was giving it his all here?
do you not?
I mean, I think he did a pretty great job. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if he was actually like super trying. I think he was just like, I'm just gonna be a crazy guy that eats fish.
Did he need to do much more than that, though?
For a penguin, yeah, Penguin's a little bit more sophisticated. He owns a club.
Well, this is a different version of Penguin and a different version of Catwoman. Like, I was like looking at stuff
Touche.
on Wikipedia while I was watching the movie, and like the Catwoman from this movie and the Penguin from this movie have their own separate Wikipedia pages because they're so different than the comics.
Well, that makes
So I
sense.
think they went with a
Tim
different
Burton's-
approach to it.
Tim Burton style.
Yeah, yeah.
Different universe. They pulled the Marvel on us.
Right. And then I also saw that the Penguin wasn't always supposed to like look really gross, but after this movie, it influenced several of the Penguins going forward, including the one in the most recent movie with Robert Pattinson. So he was all weird looking in that too.
Colin Farrell?
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as
Colin Farrell.
extreme, but
And do you have something to add there, Andrew? You looking at me? Okay. So I like
Is he blocking me?
you know, I think it's probably safe to say that Adam West probably has the closest to the comic book villains.
probably.
So I would say, what's his name? Bert, the actor.
I don't know.
I think his name is Bert. He was in Rocky. He's Rocky's trainer, the original Batman. I am gonna get butchered for this later on for not knowing the man's name.
Give me that's fact checked.
Burt Reynolds?
Not Burt Reynolds. I forgot his name.
It's the only bird I know of is Burt Reynolds.
But he, no, Bridges. Bridges is his name. Why am I thinking Meredith
Burt
Bridges?
Ward.
No, that is Robin. This is man. No, I liked his Penguin. I think I like all the villains from the old Adam West though.
I can see that.
Oh yeah, they're very. They played it up to as a Batman villain, over the top, cartoony. Looked at their outfits, cartoony. It's fantastic.
Not quite Burt, but close. Lewis Wilson.
That is not right either.
That was the first Batman.
No, we ain't talking about Batman. I was talking about Penguin.
I was talking about Batman. Get out of here. All right. Overall thoughts on the movies. Movie.
I mean, I thought it was all right. I have no complaints. I mean, watching it now, the CGI is pretty cheesy, but let's get real. Look at the technology we had in 92 versus now.
I thought that I would like it more because I haven't seen it since high school, and I thought, well, I do appreciate movies having actual sets, and like when superhero movies have quips that are actually funny, even though they're very tacky. I'd rather have that than like what we get now. Pretty decent.
You don't like the dry...
that
serious?
just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Can't stand that. I can't watch those movies anymore. What about you, Drew?
Oh. No, I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine. It's a little long.
It's a little long.
It's a little long.
Yeah, 2 hours for a Batman movie?
I feel like they
Yeah.
could have trimmed off like 30 minutes.
There's a lot going on. Like the two villains and Batman all kind of have different things going on. You're like jumping around from one to the other, and
the
they like come
best
together.
part
Okay.
is Penguin's speech to the penguins.
Yeah, did you guys notice in the background there's like polar bears painted, and there's also like whales, like everything that eats penguins?
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't see I saw the polar bear. I didn't see the
Yeah,
whales.
There's a killer whale.
That's awesome. Weird. Oh, no, RJ, you're not getting the mic back. You lost that. Were there any moments that made you go, what?
Yeah, just now.
I think for me, it was all of the scenes at the beginning where.
What about it, Jimmy?
That was pretty excessively long.
What do you mean? I was kind of hoping it'd go on longer.
I was saying you're long, all right?
That's what she said.
That's not what she said.
You like how he gives up the mic after that? He's like, I can't handle this anymore. He's like, nope, I'm done. Go sit here and watch some Full House.
That moment for me probably came early in the movie when the Penguin kind of implied that he was keeping track of whatever Max Schreck, another villain, flushed down his toilet.
Played by Christopher Walken.
Played by Christopher Walken, yes. He said that he knew everything that character flushed. I'm paraphrasing, but how much of that was evidence of his guilt? I wonder. It has to be like a small percentage of it. So that I just thought,
How long
What?
has he been waiting there to
exactly
with the flushing?
Exactly.
How do you flush a hand down a toilet without it clogging?
That too.
That's what I want to know.
You guys got big pipes.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Jimmy, you should know with all the documentaries you watch.
Yeah, I got no comment.
Jimmy,
about acid in the car?
It's a hot tub, I swear.
Jimmy, do you got what moment?
A what?
A what moment?
Yeah. How you
Besides-
flush a hand down a toilet?
That's the what?
Yeah.
How was the hand?
How is that?
So you're
like, how is
piggybacking
that
off of Trevor
possible?
and how the hand got there?
Yeah.
I was hung up on the toilet stuff the entire movie. I got to be honest. I'm
That-
not surprised it came up.
The
more than
rest of the
once.
movie is just a blur. 'Cause you guys just
Yes.
saw the hand and you guys are like, what is going down this man's toilet? He's got paper documents. What is he flushing? What else?
All right, I'm gonna go with my what moment is the miniature Batmobile that Penguin's got set up in the back of his car with a custom little bat-shaped steering wheel.
And
That's a lot of effort put into that.
And it looks like one of those like pony rides they used to have like outside of grocery stores and
I was gonna
stuff.
say,
And it
like,
moves
right
the same
outside
way.
of Kmart.
Yes.
Kind of made me jealous. I kind of wanted one.
I kind of do too. Not a Batmobile one though.
Yeah, not a Batmobile.
I want to know why Shrek comes to power in this movie, not being an ogre. There's no ogre in this movie, but we're talking about Shrek. I'm so confused.
That is a Christopher Walken character, by the way. I don't know if we clarified that.
Where's Princess Fiona?
Why didn't Shrek be played or voiced by Christopher Walken?
Oh my.
Oh. Christopher Walken? Yeah, he's all over the movie.
No, in Shrek.
Just walking all over the movie.
I don't know if he's in those movies.
I don't think so.
Did you know Chris Farley was supposed to be the original Shrek?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
They
he was supposed to be
recorded
Scottish.
like 80% of the movie or something like that, and then
Oh, I didn't know they made it
they
that
recorded
far.
like a giant chunk, and then they had to stop recording, and then they found the new version.
Oh.
Didn't he die before?
Yeah.
That would kind of make sense why they stopped.
No, they stopped 80%
Oh, what
of the way
happened?
because they just didn't like his voice, you know.
They just made it most of the way through, and you're like, yeah, you know, not doing it for us. We're going to go with Michael Myers, our first pick. Definitely. Nothing but love to Michael Myers.
I think he goes by Mike Myers.
I was
Probably
gonna
for that
say.
very reason.
Same difference. To be honest.
But still upset that there's no green ogre in this movie after we talked about Shrek for so long in this movie.
How is that your what moment?
How is that not my what moment?
Okay. It's not really a moment, but all right.
Yeah, no, you hear Shrek, and I'm looking for.
That he walks in.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sitting here. I'm waiting for Eddie Murphy's donkey to arrive.
There's a fact that Bruce Wayne just sits there in a room just waiting for the light to come on.
He sits in a dark room with...
And there's no Shrek.
You know, a decent what moment was being a DJ with a CD.
Yeah?
Like, that's impressive.
Batman at one point rewinds a CD by acting as though it's a turntable.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought it was going to like start like remixing the quote that was playing, but it didn't.
Remix.
I love Batman.
He punched through a car at one point. Did you guys catch that part?
Who punched through a car, Batman?
Batman.
How did he punch?
car?
No, during the scene where the Penguin takes over his car, put a little thing on the bottom of it. He punched through the car while driving.
I thought he went around. I didn't see that.
No, he punched through it. He started punching right in the middle
Dang.
and grabbed the thing to save the old lady crossing the street.
Have you ever tried punching the ground of your car? Doesn't work very well.
It's incredibly
Also, why wouldn't you
hard.
just like stomp? I feel like it's easier to use a foot.
Makes it really hard to change a flat tire on the go.
Yeah. But then at that point, you just Flintstone it.
Good point. You could just drag your feet on the ground to stop the car.
I don't know about you, but my top speed's like 8 miles an hour.
That's pretty impressive with a car.
With the car in tow, yeah.
Yeah,
Twen-
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't tried, so I don't have a say on how fast.
Oh,
I can
really?
Go. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know about you, but my car, it's fully like.
when we're done here,
I don't-
let's try it with RJ's car.
Let's try it.
Yeah. We'll do some street races. You ever see Fast and Furious? Because we have
All 10.
all 10.
Jimmy's like, what?
No, don't be impressed. Unless you're impressed that we didn't remove ourselves from existence. They're bad.
I'm glad we're staying on topic this week. It pleases me to no end.
What is this? Is this a surprise to you?
No, it's not. I guess I'm trying to think about the things I have to say about this movie. It's kind of like I'm realizing I don't.
You tell there's not. It's Batman.
It's a pretty typical Tim Burton Batman movie.
Yeah. The sets were cool. I think I already said that. The costumes were cool.
There's a part where they drop the Ice Queen or whatever off the rooftop into the town, and then Batman decides his best course of action is to fly around over the panicking townsfolk really in an intimidating way for a couple minutes.
The
While
way that
there's
they
bats flying everywhere instead of like...
Well, I love that he was spotlighted up on top, and he just stood there.
The way that she fell also is that the Penguin released a bunch of bats to like freak her out and get her to like lose her footing. And he had like several seconds. He was not far away from her. He could have just like run up to her to like grab her. And it didn't even show him during that sequence. It's implied that he just stood there and watched the entire time.
Did you shoot his bat ring at her?
Well, that probably wouldn't have helped. You could have grappling hooked her in the tummy and pulled her. That'd be kind of mean though.
I've seen Adam West's Batman. The bat ring saves everything.
Oh, okay.
They even fought a shark with bat repellent.
Oh, right.
If they have bat repellent or shark repellent,
They have
shark repellent,
It's like anti-shark.
anti-shark spray. Yep.
Like that.
And if they have that in that Batman, you don't think this man has something in his belt?
Does
Batman
it-
has a utility belt full of gadgets.
Does it beat rabies though?
No. So, there's a part in Adam's West Batman where they're flying around in a helicopter. He's got a shark around his leg. It's like full on up his leg. And he's like shaking and it's not coming off because, you know, Jaws. And so he gets some anti-bat spray and just sprays it and the shark falls off. Unfortunately, Batman died 3 weeks later due to rabies.
How ironic.
Who knew sharks could get rabies?
I think to be more specific too, to make matters worse in the situation, is that it was an exploding shark as well.
Why does this? I feel like we're doing a movie about Sharknado right now.
No, it's seriously
Like, this
like
is some crazy
go
movie going on
watch
right
the
now.
Adam West Batman. There is a scene. It's actually in the very beginning where there is an exploding shark.
Sharks cannot get rabies.
Jack.
We knew they couldn't get rabies.
So-
I assumed we all knew that.
Are we talking about the shark in
I
the
was
Oregon
being-
coast that exploded?
Yeah. If you were there, you got rabies. All right, Facebook News, do your job.
Don't mind Andy pulling out the mouth right now. He's fine. He's there, but he's okay. He didn't get the
That's an NyQuil.
apparently.
So NyQuil's the fix.
NyQuil's a fix to everything. You got a problem? Take some NyQuil.
You know what is a fix for me? Tums.
Oh.
Because I'm old.
I had like 2 Tums this morning, so I feel yeah.
It's a good source of calcium.
So, the calcium and Tums.
Like the movie, what we're talking about.
I'm trying to look fun facts up or something.
Fun facts.
Fun fact: the penguins weren't real.
That's true. They were puppetry.
It was either puppets or they're little people,
I think at
You
the.
know.
I want to say.
or kids.
That's
They could have been
true.
kids.
That's true.
They look too unnatural to not to be people though. Like the way that they walked was just like
Yeah,
Right?
it
So
didn't seem like
mechanical.
it had to be some sort of puppet, mechanical, animatronic, something. It couldn't. I don't think it was a real somebody in a suit.
No, definitely a person in a suit.
I want to also give out. What? You keep on doing this to me.
It was a penguin in a penguin suit.
Mic drop.
I know you just dropped it right on my chest. This man. Also, Alfred in this movie plays Alfred in all the other 4 Batmans made by Tim Burton,
Tim Burton made 2 of them,
and
but
the other 2.
the other
that
2
were
I
not
believe are
Tim Burton.
considered the same franchise or the same series. Yes.
But Alfred is in all 4 of these.
Good
So
for
shout out to
him.
Alfred. There should be another what moment is why Alfred doesn't realize that Batman keeps changing on him, but not in this movie. In the next movie, is why Batman all of a sudden becomes Val Kilmer. Why does he become George Clooney all of a sudden? That should be another what moment. Can you imagine if he like catches on too? He goes, "Wait, you weren't like that the other day."
He could have dementia and just forget who Batman is.
That would be sad.
Do you hey, Alfred's background. Oh wait. Actually, no. What moment? Straight up, what moment? Batman literally kills a man in this movie.
Oh yes.
Oh, the fire?
Yeah.
No, he blows a man up.
He does.
Straight up blows a man up, throws him down a hole, and blows him up.
Yep.
Straight up kills a man.
Not
That's
allowed.
against Batman's code.
You know what? RoboCop survived. Maybe this dude survived too. Also, it's a mixture on the penguins. So some were real penguins.
I thought some of them looked real.
Some were little people in costumes with mechanical heads and wings.
Called it.
And then the smaller penguins were just puppets.
Oh, interesting.
And there's like a whole like interior breakdown of
Oh.
the penguin, which is actually kind of cool.
That's cool.
That's actually super cool.
I will send this to you guys because that's it's interesting.
Danny DeVito remained in character between takes. Sounds like a nightmare.
Dear God, that's
No one talked to him, I'm sure.
did he just eat raw fish?
I mean, there's a lot of actors that do that. Jim Carrey's done that in many.
I've heard
movies
he's
of
a
his.
nightmare with that
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
There's a I forget what movie it was. That was like based off a comedian. And he
Oh yeah, Man in the Moon.
yes.
He was making fun of
I've
heard
or
of
it
that.
was about Andy
Kaufman?
Kaufman,
yes,
yeah.
That I heard
He was filming the
straight up
documentary.
stayed in character the entire time.
Mhm.
and
He
everything.
filmed a documentary of behind the scenes while the movie was still in process to show how great his method acting was in that movie.
Dang,
that
that's
was in process?
impressive.
Yeah, but also kind of like
Crazy.
a little crazy, a little egotistical.
I've
Like-
heard it's hard to go back and forth for in character versus it being out of character. Some
Yeah.
actors are great at doing it when they're offset and they're just acting normal. But some people, they have to stay in character no matter what.
I think Denzel Washington's another one that like stays in character.
But then there's the extremes like Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Oh God, what's his name? Jared Leto.
Yeah.
30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He stays in character.
He stays in character. He played the Joker for a bit, and since his co-cast members, pigs' heads.
Used condoms. And dead rats, I think.
Oh, was it Dead Rats?
don't think pigs'
I
heads.
definitely remember reading something about a pig's head at some point during that.
Could be. I don't. Just stay in your trailer if you're gonna do that, bro.
Any other what moments? Anything else you guys want to hit on?
I think he hands me the mic after he says that.
There
He
was
just
a
goes, well, I got nothing else to say. Here you go, RJ. Try to carry the episode.
there was a scene where the Penguin was addressing a crowd in his run for mayor, and for some reason they turn on him. I can't remember why. Oh, Batman plays incriminating audio of him
And remixes it.
and he turntables it. Yes, and they all just happen to have rotting fruit available to throw at him in their pockets or something.
Actually, some of that fruit looked fresh.
I know, which is lame. It's like if you're going to bring fruit for the reason, presumably, of pelting a politician with, why is it fresh? That's a waste of money.
I mean, doesn't everyone just bring fresh tomatoes and lettuce in their back pocket? No? Just me?
I've been cut off.
Just that one time, and I didn't get to throw it at anyone, so I stopped.
Just the one time you had it.
Yeah, it was really frustrating because they're huge, and like my back pocket was just had a big lump in my butt.
Speaking about butts, I kind of want Danny DeVito in this movie. At one point,
Who
he's
had the best butt? Top three, go.
Oh, damn.
The penguin.
Danny DeVito in this movie. At one point, he's in the onesie. Gets out of the onesie, goes back into the onesie. At one point, and as Trevor just alluded to, he stays in character the whole time. So do you think at one point when he's in the onesie, I saw it was clean at one point in the onesie. The next second, there's a brown streak back there. Do you think he did a doo-doo in his pants in this movie while he's like he couldn't get out of the onesie and he goes, screw it, goes with the character.
I mean, we all have accidents. Sometimes you think it's a fart, but you
You
know,
think he did it on set?
it sometimes just doesn't come out the way you want.
I don't recall seeing that.
30 minutes ago.
I'm pretty sure Andrew just alluded that
He pooed his pants.
30 minutes ago.
Yeah, he pooed his pants when we started the episode.
Yeah.
I need to clean my couch later. That's all I gotta say.
Do you have diapers?
You might. Can I borrow some?
I am old.
I cut all of this out.
It's maybe like 15 minutes long.
But yeah, no, I think Dan DeVito doo-dooed his pants,
Okay.
his panties on this movie, on the set.
You don't think it's more likely he maybe just slipped in mud? Or they just added it because?
I'm just like picturing Tim Burton being like, "Wait, Danny, I have an idea. Get on your stomach." Just like put brown on it as a
Yeah.
character choice.
Let's put it right on the butt too.
Have you seen interviews with Tim Burton around this time? Dude was wild.
True.
He is extremely wild.
All right. Well, final thoughts about this movie. We'll start with the new person, Jimmy, actually really quick. 1 out of 10, how would you rate it? Would you show this to kids? What age would you show it to kids?
I'm going to say it's a 6 out of 10. I don't know what age I'd say to show it to kids, honestly. I don't know. That's a good question, actually.
It's
They're
kind
pretty
of dark.
They're
Yeah,
pretty
I
sexual
mean-
in this movie too. Everybody
That
was
too.
kind
I
of wanting.
I feel like,
Everybody was thirsty.
I mean, my oldest is going to be 10, and I don't think I'd show him that. Personally.
Fair enough.
I mean, I could be just like a helicopter parent.
But you didn't.
being
You didn't
lame.
want. You don't want to introduce him to the thirst trap of Batman.
I mean, it's pretty thirsty.
They were all thirsty.
I mean, you saw that tension between Catwoman and Batman.
There's a tall glass of water right there.
Shoot.
Trevor, what you got it at?
I think it's good. I feel like I was expecting to have more fun than I did. I still had fun. You know, it's decent. 6 out of 10. I agree. And yeah, it was kind of dark. It was rated PG-13, and I believe, I'm guessing the first one was made before that rating was invented. So this would be the first PG-13 Batman, I guess. And yeah, that's fitting. I feel like maybe like they should be a tween before they see this.
I'm going to give it a 6.5 because it's still part of the Batman series. I'm going to say this is the least favorite of the 4 that came out during that time period of part of the series. So this is my least favorite. I would watch Batman and Robin over this with Mr. Freeze, with Arnold. And yeah, I would agree that a tweeny bopper, probably a time period to show him. And yeah, that'd be my final takes. Andrew, go ahead and bring us home. Okay, don't bring us home. Anyways.
So PG-13 actually came out in 1984 with Red Dawn, which I guess was the first PG-13 movie. So the first Batman was actually PG-13.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit, right about the same as you guys. 5, maybe 6 out of 10. It's kind of dark. It's a little long. Age, 4 and under. and then 12, 13 and up. But hear me out on the 4 and under.
Dang, 4 and under, huh? Just because the Penguins, right?
Scar them early. But young enough that they don't remember what scarred them.
And then they watch it again when they're 13.
Really brings it back some memories.
I'm afraid for your future children.
I'm not. We're going to have a great time.
If they're listening to this podcast, I am afraid of this for what the future might hold for that kid. Talk about scarring them. They are definitely scarred. They're like,
I mean, I can tell you right now, 4-year-olds definitely remember.
they are definitely listening to this and falling asleep. So it's like the Dexter Laboratory episode where he falls asleep and remembers French, but it gets caught on that one word, and that's what kind of happens. But here, they're falling asleep and they're getting scarred in their dreams while they're listening to us. That's what's happening to this podcast right now. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, Jimmy. If you'd like to, you can show people where they can find you. You can promote anything you'd like to right now. Go for it. Yep, that's what I thought. And this has been another great episode of the Backseat Critics. Oh no, yeah, you got anything? Go hit it.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, City Apparel Designs. It's like the coolest spot in the world. I have a pretty cool following. It's not very big,
But it's cool.
but I got some pretty cool followers.
Right on. Actually, check this man out for some blazer gear if you're in Portland. He's got some pretty good designs,
I like to think they're good.
stickers.
I work with a lot of cool comedians.
He works with comedians. Yeah, check it out. If you're in the Portland area, you might have seen Jimmy's work out there. Take a look. Is it Rip City Designs Apparel still
Heck
on
yeah.
Instagram? Yeah.
We'll put it down.
We'll tag you down below so people know where to go see you. Trevor, I take it's the same old, same old.
Same old, same old. Let us collect your data. That's what I do for my job. I don't collect data, but yeah, give
Are
big
you
companies
selling people's
give
data?
big companies all of your data.
How much do you sell data for?
I don't sell data. I coordinate data.
Do you get social security numbers?
No.
You have some good ones.
Do I have some good data?
I need Bill Gates' information.
Social Security.
Okay, please take this all out because it's not what I do. I just work with data. Yep, same old, same old.
Okay, but really, we're done recording. Like it's all done. Just
Clearly.
throw out some numbers.
I
Seven,
organize
if numbers
three,
come to mind.
I organize
Five.
the SKU numbers that get put on boxes of black market kidneys. So I make sure that we get the right kidneys, the right blood types, so to make sure everything's in the correct place.
So I can
Bill
find you the
Gates.
dark web.
Yes, I can tell you that later.
Where's Bill Gates' liver?
Where is what?
Bill Gates' liver.
Hopefully
He thinks he still has it. So I'm not at liberty to discuss
no.
Is it missing?
that. It's not
His wife took it
it's
in
not
the divorce.
missing. It's around, but I am not at liberty to discuss. Ask me next week.
And with that, it's been another episode of the Backseat Critics. If you want to follow us, I mean, you're listening to us, so you've done it, so congrats.
Great job.
How many followers do you guys have?
86? All right, catch us next week.
Better than one.
We out.